to my camera. Okay, so our first step always is going to be distribute, then combine like terms, add or subtract the kid or the thing without the variable, okay, and then to divide. Okay, so same thing over here. We're going to distribute, and you always just distribute what is directly in front of it first. Okay, so we don't combine this 1 and 5 and stuff first. Okay, we need to just distribute that 5. So we can go ahead and drop the 1 down. Okay, so I got 5 times 6 is going to be 30x. 5 times 2 is going to be positive 10 equals 99. Okay, so here is our step 1. Okay, if we were going to number our steps so you could look at them, there's step 1. Our step 2 is to combine. Okay, so we're going to combine our like terms. So we're going to look at here, and I got a 1. Okay, that's just a number. A 30x, that's a number with a letter. Okay, and a 10. Okay, so we can combine the two, these two together because they don't have the same, or they do have the same last name. Okay, they're both just a number. So a minus 1 and a plus 10. Okay, here's what some of you guys keep doing. Okay, you keep trying to say add 1 and then put a 1 under here. We're simply combining them. So if I told you to read me those two terms, you would say, well, negative 1 plus 10. That's what you should be typing into your calculator. Negative 1 plus 10, which is 9. And then I still have this 30x equals 99. Okay, so that's step 2. We combined our like terms. Okay, this is step 2. Okay, we're on step 3. Step 3 says to add or subtract the kid or the non-variable. Okay, well, our non-variable is going to be that 9. And so right now, if there's no sign in front of it, we know that it's a positive. So instead of saying plus 9, we got to do the opposite. So we're going to say minus 9, minus 9. Okay, so those 9's cancel. I got a 30x equals 99 minus 9 is just going to be 90. Okay, and now we're ready for step 4. And our step 4 is always going to be the same, okay? It's going to be to divide. So we're going to divide both sides by 30. So 90 divided by 30 is just going to be 3. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is going to be number 4. Okay, so our very first step is going to be to distribute. So we're going to say boom, boom. Okay, this 5 I can go ahead and drop down because we're not going to use it yet. So I have 2 times 7 is going to be 14. So plus 14. 2 times 7 is going to be plus 14a. Equals 89. Okay, my next step is going to be to combine my like terms. So I can combine this 5 and this 14. Okay, to give me a 19 plus 14a equals 89. Okay, and then my next step says add or subtract the kid or the non-variable. Okay, and same thing, this 19 has no sign, so we know that there's a magic plus sign in front of it, okay? There's an imaginary plus sign, so we're going to say minus 19 from both sides. So I have 14a equals 89 minus 19 is going to be 70. And then our last step, as always, is going to be to divide.
Does that say 19?
Yeah? Where? Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 19, and then it says minus 19, minus 19.
I thought that was supposed to be a 14.
So I got a 14 plus a 5, so that gave me that 19.
Yeah.
Can I scroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's look at number 5. So my step 1 is going to be to distribute. I'm going to say boom, boom. So negative 6 times 5 is going to be negative 30. B. Okay, negative 6 times 5 is going to be minus 30. Okay, and then I still have this minus 5b that needs drop down. So minus 5b equals minus 170. Okay, my step 2, it says combine like terms. Okay, so I can combine these two. I got a negative 30b and a negative 5b. Okay, so I would type those in on the calculator just like it says. So negative 30 minus 5. Which is going to give me a negative 35b minus 30. Okay, because I combine those two, and then I still have this one. Then I got minus 170. Okay, step 3 says add or subtract the kid. In this case, it's going to be the 30. So I'm going to say plus 30, plus 30. So minus 35b. So negative 170 plus 30. Minus 140. And then our last step always is going to be to divide. So I got 3 equals, it's going to be positive 4. Okay, the next one I'm going to do number 8. Okay, so number 8 says our first step is going to be the parentheses, so distribute. Okay, and right here, there's no number with that R, so we know that in math, it's going to be a 1. Okay, so, and my friggin' thing doesn't go very small, so there's really no nice way to do it, but there's really a 1 right there. So a negative 8 times a positive 1 is going to be negative 8 and an R. And then negative 8 times a positive 3 is going to be minus 24 equals negative 88. Okay, so we distributed. Our next step is to combine like terms. Okay, in this particular one, there is no terms to combine, so that's totally fine. Skip that step, okay? If there's nothing to combine, then you just can't combine. And the reason being is because, like, if we look at some of these other ones, there's this extra term hanging out here outside of the parentheses that we always drop down, and so that's why you have to combine. When we look at these ones, it's simply this. There's nothing extra added on, so there's nothing to combine. Okay, so we can go straight to step 3, which is going to be add or subtract the kid. Okay, so we're going to say plus 24 plus 24. Negative 8R equals, and I don't know what that is. It's going to be 64. Oh, the negative 64. And our last step is going to be to divide. So negative 8 divided by negative 8. equals, and it's just gonna be positive 8.